Hello there. Today we're back in Greenville with another tutorial, and today I'm going to be showing you guys, or basically explaining to you guys, how you can pick the perfect daily driver for your everyday needs in Greenville. And I'm going to split this video up into a couple different criteria. So when you're looking for your perfect daily driver, a lot of things I personally like to consider, and I know a lot of other people, especially in Greenville, like to consider, is one, performance. For a lot of people, having a fast, sporty car, that is the number one priority on their list, and I totally understand that, because I am pretty similar to that as well. But the number two thing for 90% of people, including myself, is looks. If the car doesn't look good, I'm not gonna buy it. The difficult thing with Greenville is that there's no test drives yet. I hope they come in the future, which means before you buy a car, you can't test drive anything yet, which makes it a lot harder to pick a daily driver. But when you're considering a daily driver, a good thing to look for is sound and how the car drives. Because I have lost a lot of money buying and selling different cars just because I didn't like the way they drove. And for a lot of people, that's also the case. Picking a car that looks good, they buy it and they're like, oh, I'm so excited to get out in this thing and drive it on the highway and go like 150 miles an hour. And then they get out and they pull out of the dealership, they go around that first roundabout turn, the perfect turn in Greenville, and then they're like, I gotta get rid of this thing, it drives horrendously. And I totally agree with that. And then the fourth category here is sound of the car. I love a good sounding car in Greenville. That's what makes a car, is how good it sounds. Which is the exact reason I'm telling you guys, avoid electric cars. Anyways though, with that said, I'll meet you guys at the dealership in a split second. Alrighty, currently we're now at the dealership, and before I show you guys how to pick the perfect daily driver, even though I already basically did, I'm going to show you guys my daily driver. So let's go back into FreeCam here, because that is my favorite feature in the entire world. And my current daily driver is a 2021 Audi RS7. Which seems insane to a lot of people, the fact that I gladly daily drive an Audi RS7. But here's the thing. The styling of the RS7 is absolutely incredible. I mean, top tier styling for this thing. It's amazing. It looks super good, and I have very controversial wheels. These are factory wheels, but people usually go for the optional wheels. I love these wheels, especially with the silver optics package and this night blue paint. I think this thing looks so clean, and it looks so incredibly good. Yes, there are some flaws here and there, like a little misalignment there of the body, same with on this side there of the bumper. But the headlights, look at those headlights. The amount of detail is insane. You guys see that? Each individual LED lights up. The laser is so detailed. It is crazy, this thing. And it's super fun to drive. And it sounds... It sounds amazing. But let's get away from my daily driver and show you how you can get good daily drivers in Greenville. Now, I'm going to be telling you guys a lot of this stuff from experience in Greenville, and what I recommend is going for a hatchback or a sedan. Unless there's an SUV you really like. I don't really like SUVs too much. The new Land Rover Range Rover is super nice. Same with the Defender. That thing's really nice. The Porsche Macan was my daily for a while. I really liked that thing. Same with the Audi Q5 and SQ5. SUVs are good in some cases, but I don't think they're really fitting to the type game Greenville is. Which is the exact reason the first car I'm recommending to you guys is a 2022 Volkswagen Golf GTD. And the reason for this is because this is a Volkswagen Golf. It's a European spec Volkswagen Golf, and I'll get it in Urano Gray here, just so I can show it off to you guys. It's a European spec. Oops, the wrong car. It's a as I was saying for the third time, it's a European spec Volkswagen Golf, because they don't sell the Golf in the US anymore. But the interesting thing about this is that it's a diesel, which means it gets awesome gas mileage. 45 plus mpg is pretty darn good for a hatchback like this. The sound up is also pretty good, and it doesn't sound too bad when you rev it. I will admit, it's not the fastest car I've ever driven in Greenville. And to 60, which is typical cruising speed for me at least, it takes a little bit to get up to speed, but you're also not going to be racing anybody in your daily driver, so there's really no need to have a super fast car like the RS7. The new Golf in Greenville drives really well, and while you can't really hear this thing too much, you really only hear the wind noise. I think this thing is really cool because it has the most unique lighting of all three variants of the Golf R, of the Volkswagen Golf in Greenville. This is the rear end lighting. Unique. Sequentials look very good. No other Golf in Greenville has sequentials like that. And same with at the front. This is the only car with sequentials. You also get sporty red brake calipers if you're going for the sporty vibe. And overall, the car just looks amazing. It shares the styling with the Volkswagen GTI. And it's a really, really good daily driver for those who want a good gas mileage car and a daily driver. Now, sedans. The best thing I can say to you guys is stick with a car that looks good. That is the best advice I can give you guys for sedans. I don't really have too many good options for sedans. The Kia K5 GT line, or GT, I drove the GT, fully blacked out, was my daily driver for a little bit when it first came out. Same with the Audi S4. It's a little bit more expensive, but it drives really well, plus it looks really good. So, while I can't recommend to you guys every car that fits your personal needs, just remember the 4 things to consider when you're buying a daily driver is performance, looks, sound, and handling. With that said though, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, please consider subscribing. Go join the Discord server, MC Car Fan server, link will be in the description and the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.